Welcome back. This is Daniel Howe with Grey Castle Games and Tyler Ashlock with our second round of our invitational event. Today we're going to be seeing Cloudian versus Ice Barrier, and I'll leave it over to Tyler for the announcements.
Hey guys, this is round two of our feature match. We're gonna have uh, Ryan Hayter versus Tyler Young. Tyler Young is gonna be piloting the strategy of ice barriers, and Ryan Hayter's gonna be playing Cloudians. Cool thing about this matchup that we are so going to be seeing today is the fact that they're both heavily focused on a strategy of making totally awesome. And Tyler Young's strategy, his list is pretty heavy on doing it in more than one way. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna be starting this off. Let's see who's starting. It looks like we should be having Tyler Young going first. Now, a big definition of this matchup is going to be seeing who can summon totally awesome first. I feel like Tyler's strategy is going to be able to summon it quicker on the earlier turns. We have a pot of desires out the gate, so his it looks like his opening five may not have been as strong because you always want to be searching before actually using that. So we might not be seeing as good of a start as we normally would. Oh, but we have the 10 goldfish, so we are going to be seeing a Bahamut shark into a totally awesome this turn. That is going to happen. So it was Tyler going first, because he is on ice barriers. Oh, we might even see two totally awesomes. I don't even know what all these ice barriers do. I know this one lets us draw cards. Strategist. So, oh, so he's actually shut off spell cards. So Ryan won't be able to play any of his spells. Luckily, he doesn't play many, but he has shut off spell cards for his opening turn. So that's going to actually make this totally awesome. Oh my gosh, he did get double totally awesome. This could be just a straight blowout through ice barriers. I wonder if his last card ends up being a back row, because if it is, that would be absolutely insane. Honestly, I don't even think he could ask for any better than what he has already. Even most meta decks right now couldn't even get through this board very easily. So this is a very strong start to this feature match. And based off the fact that he put the Nord in the oh, he has the back row. But with him putting Nord in the grave, maybe he is bluffing an instant fusion. Oh, Young and his silly remarks. Let's see what happens though. I don't know how Cloudians actually break through this board, because his main strategy is to as well do totally awesome, but yeah, he doesn't seem too confident in his. I could see him scooping just to not let his opponent know what he's playing right now. Yep, yeah, there was no reason letting Tyler know what he's playing at the moment, especially with how strong an opening. There's not much he can do. Maybe they'd even sideboard, it looks like. That's interesting, because that was quick. Oh, he got his Clouding Altus with. Oh, he does have rank 4 play, but sadly, it is not as strong as Bahamut Shark. He can't make Bahamut Shark because there's a dark and a water here. But he does have a few other rank 4s that are not bad for his opening. And he does like to throw some Cloudians into the grave to try to set up plays for Archlord Christia. So maybe we'll see something like that. And Cloudians do have 0 defense. So, yep, there we are. We have Mass Chameleon. Yeah, Ryan decided to actually include some reptiles in his strategy, which is really good actually mixed with the Cloudians, but it's not a totally awesome play. So maybe he has a Maxi or Effect Veiler in his hand, but otherwise this could be a total blowout match, because it doesn't seem that Ryan has opened very well either of these games. Well, he may have opened well the first game, but Young got to go first, and that's all that matters in that. So let's definitely see what we got here with the ice barriers. Got Medallion off the bat. Literally lets him pick up any piece he wants. So either he can make his rank 4 strategy start working and go straight into Bahamut Shark, or he can even go into a straight totally awesome off of 2 level 2s. So whatever he has in hand, he can just make it whatever he needs it to be. So this was a really good card to start with, a lot better than starting with a blind desires. So we get the prior, and he has a second medallion. Wow. 2 out of his 3 medallions in his opening hand. He just gets to build whatever he wants. He could not ask for a better start, and we're going to see him shutting off spells this turn too, it looks like. And we have both priors hit the table. I don't think he's going to go straight into a totally awesome. Oh, he does. Interesting. But that back row must be relevant then. Because I don't believe he runs anything his totally awesome can special him from the deck, yeah. So it's weaker than the king. So in this circumstance, his back row must be strong. Yeah, if he wants to negate. Oh, interesting. Okay. So it looks like he is going to break the board. Oh, but we have Call the Haunted to bring back the totally awesome. It seems a little late, but we'll see what happens here. That does make it where Ryan's not going to be able to get through as many cards as he had originally planned. But we have the Spark Dragon, but it's not doing a whole lot with Toad on the table. Except being bigger. I mean, that is pretty relevant. Yep. So he discarded a prior to shut off all spells. And we have the Turbulence. Cool thing about this guy is he actually fuels a rank 1 strategy with Cloudian Smoke Balls. So he actually has a little bit of card advantage that comes out of him. And the Smoke Balls can just be wasted, thrown in the way, and stuff like that to try to put. Oh, but he has the Storm Dragon. It's kind of like the Aqua Spirit for this deck, but he actually can put fog counters onto his turbulence to make it where he can bring out 2 level 1s off the 1 turbulence and then be able to make a rank 1 off of that alone. So he actually has the ability to make a rank 1 and a rank 4 this turn. Which could be really strong. Totally Awesome is giving him a little bit of a fighting chance of having those priors put back into his hand. But I don't know if he's going to be able to come back. Oh, but he has the Max C. So let's see if he takes the challenge or not. I don't know if Maxi. I don't know if I take the challenge here because you're not really gaining a lot. Yep, no challenge there. His opponent is low on cards. He has a prior and an unknown, and he's drawing into another unknown. So let's see if he drew into anything good enough to combat this before he has to face down Totally Awesome and a rank 1. So he's going to shut off spells again. So we do have our Bahamut Shark into totally awesome play here. But he still doesn't have anything that gets over the Spark Dragon at the moment. Oh, he doesn't go that. He goes into the 101 instead. Does this one have that same clause of, oh, okay, yeah. This, I don't know if I agree with that play. Because the issue is, yeah, he took his monster, but his other guys can't die by battle. So all he's doing here is getting damage in, whereas his opponent. Oh no, he got the deep precision on the 101. Oh, that it's been so long since I've seen something like that happen. But he has called on Hana to bring back Toad, so he's at least gonna get some extra damage in here too. But again, his opponent's best strategy now is gonna be go straight into a Bahamut Shark, kill the totally awesome, and then he can make his own totally awesome. So Ice Bears are just so far behind in this game at this point. The Cloudians aren't as good at making their um, turn one totally awesomes, but they are a lot better at surviving. Like if Ryan had played out the first game, I think he could have at least survived and tried to make it a game. But how far behind he was, I understand his scooping where he was. And we have a free copy of Doulahan hit the table and the Bahamut Shark. And we have another Altus. I feel like something that Altus before making his Xyz would have been a little better, but that's fine. It's still 1300 on the table because he would have gotten cloud counters for all of the guys he had, which would have been 4 cloud counters just from that alone. And cool thing about Altus is he's one of the better ones after clearing a board is because he can take that card out of his hand. So he'd have only 1 card in his hand right now instead of the 2. But he's still gonna have a totally awesome hit his table on main phase 2. So definitely in for some interesting things. See if he can break this at all. Yep, couldn't break it. So there we go. Going into our game 3. Ice Bears get to go first this time. So Cloudians. Oh, he didn't get a totally awesome play this time. That could be detrimental. Like this could actually cause him the game not being able to not have a fast start because Cloudians are so good at grinding in this matchup because they don't die by battle. And he does have his own rank 4 play, but emptiness hits the table. So I'm curious if he has the spell preventer on the table because if that's on the table, that's 2,000 defense. So I feel like it's not worth attacking. Oh, the blowout twin twister. If he has the instant fusion, this game is over. He doesn't look like he does though, and he does expect his opponent to have a 2,000 defense monster. So he's gonna just take what he can get out of it and go to the next turn. But we see the instant fusion on the other side. Into the rare fish. Doesn't look like Ryan has anything to actually stop him here. Otherwise, he probably would have responded to the instant fusion. Oh, he has the strike. He got way more value this game. Wow. It could not go any better. He gets two cloud counters, I believe, here because he had two Cloudians on the table, which means he gets a rank 1. Oh no, the Maxi at the right time again. He cannot catch a break with his turbulences. And he has two fall counters on his turbulences like I had expected. But he has the medallion, so that means if he has anything in his hand, he's going to be able to get over at least the Kage. But his opponent's going to still be able to do something along the lines of at least a rank 4 in their turn because he can't get over all that. They can't die by battle, so he is going to have a rank 4 play no matter what. So he has Prior. So he has his own rank 4 play. Maybe his best play here is a Castell. If he goes Castell, he can put away the Turbulence, prevent the rank 1 play, kill the Kage, and prevent him from doing anything on his turn. But instead he goes the Bahamut Shark. Interesting. Maybe he just plans to bash faces toad to toad, Bahamut Shark to Bahamut Shark. That's the only play I see here. Because I don't think Ryan makes his rank 1 play now. Because the toad, unless he has another level 4 in his hand. Oh, but he has an Altus. So he does have the other one in his hand. So I think he does go ahead. Yep. He goes ahead and he's going to go for the rank 1 play. Because now, if he does negate his turbulence, he can still make his totally awesome. And now Dullahan is probably going to come down. And Dullahan will be able to half um, one of his monsters. I don't know which one he's going to pick exactly. But halving either of these, probably Bahamut Shark, is going to be a big deal. Because Toad's good and all, but it can only do so much here. Yep, killing the Toad is really good. Oh no, he's gonna crash Altus into Bahamut Shark. They're gonna be equal on attack points, so his Altus is gonna live, and Bahamut Shark's gonna leave the board. And Altus is gonna be the MVP. It's going to prevent Young from even having a chance of coming out of this game unless his one card on top does it, because he's gonna discard that card from his hand. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Remove those counters. Bring out your Toad and remove those counters. Please, please, please. No, he didn't. Oh my gosh, that would have taken his card out of his hand. And he had. Oh, negate that. Just negate it. You know he doesn't have Raigeki. He added his card to the other card to his hand. Just negate it and you're done. Just negate it and this is all over. Or negate the prior when he activates it, please. He has nothing else. He has nothing. Okay, good. Good. Knowing he had the prior, there was 2 points that were fine to activate the toad, and it was either prior's effect or the medallion. Either one was fine. Getting in that extra damage, but it looks like this game's probably over because Ryan's set up his own. Oh, and he dual-honned it. Didn't even let him have a chance. So that is it, guys. Cloudians take the cake 2-1. And we have that comeback win to win the last two games. And Cloudians looked really solid. They made all the plays they wanted to make except for the Archlord Christia. We didn't see it in this match, but we saw everything else, and it was awesome.
That is such an impressive match. I really thought Cloudians really didn't have a chance in this. Again, this is Daniel Howe from Grey Castle Games. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much.